YouTube, what's going on? Horse Racing Gamer here. Welcome back to Gallop Racer 2001. Let me know if you guys like the little jingle. It has nothing to do with the holidays. I just felt like singing the intro. As always, make sure you guys do smash that like button. It does help out a lot. And if you are new, subscribe to the channel for weekly horse racing content. Anyways, we have new fillies. I'm really excited. Young Folk really could have won that race in the previous video at the very end if perhaps I got started a tad bit sooner. And it wasn't even really my fault. We got taken way further outside than I was expecting because I didn't think that horse was going to continue to drift. Nonetheless, it was a decent result despite the fact that it was a 7th place. It was promise. And now I know I just need to get her in a better position so we don't have to worry about that. Joy Lucky. Let's see what she can do. 8 to 10 on the TEF. Now, can she run in a grade 3? Well, I think she is capable of running in a grade 3, but none of these distances work for her. But you know what? I'm going to start her out in an open first, get a feel for her, and then we'll put her in some graded races. So this video is probably going to have quite a bit for us as far as racing is concerned. Deep timing. We're going to try him out one more time. If this doesn't really work, then I will retire him, because he might just be at that stage anyways. 7 to 8 on the dirt if we can manage it. We have a couple of dirt races here. We have a 9 furlong race. I think we could do 9, but I don't recall him having any real success. He can't do, anything with a grade 3. We'll try this 8.5 on the dirt, and we'll see how that works. And if we can't really finish in the money or anything decent, that'll probably be the end for him. So let's see. Night Factor is ready to go again. Water Walking, Dizzy Dits. Yeah, quite a number of our horses are ready to roll. So it should probably be a race-packed episode. So with Night Factor, we need to find something 7 to 8 furlongs, preferably on the turf. I don't know if he would be able to do 6. Graded, I'm not doing. Ugh. 8. Yep, that's a little ways away till next month, but that's fine. He should be okay. Oh, wait. No, is it a grade 3? Oh, that's not even the race I wanted. I wanted this Port Island one. There we go. All right. Cool. Moving on. Water Walking. 7 to 8 on the turf for her as well. Probably the same deal. Graded, I'm not doing. Gonna have to wait. What's her dirt rating? Maybe I could try her on the dirt. It's only 3 points behind. We could try her on the dirt just to see. Because again, deep timing is the game says he's a better turf horse, but all his wins have come on the dirt. So I mean, what do you want me to do exactly? So we'll try her 7 furlongs in the dirt. A little bit later in September. Dizzy Dits. She goes 9 to 12. Firmly on the turf. No graded. I'm not doing it. Not doing any grade 3s. Here we go. 3-year-old. Fillies only. Top 2 go to the Princess Cup. Let's see if Dizzy has got what it takes to get us a win there. Young Folk. Beautiful, man. So she'll peak really at the end of next season. So like I said, I think I could theoretically retire her before the breeding month. Because Joy Lucky's actually going to peak a lot sooner. So if we're going to retire either of the horses, she would be the better one. Even though I like Young Folk statistically. But I think Joy Lucky, I think she'll be a solid horse to retire along with Deep Timing. And I think we should get a pretty solid original out of the both of them. And Young Folk, we'll just retire her and use her for breeding at a later point. So we have a lot to look forward to. But yeah, I believe we'll be retiring one horse this year and another horse right before the breeding season at the end of next year. Well, at the beginning of next year in April in this game. All right, here we go. Racing in Boston. It's a field of 10. Predominantly colts, a couple of fillies, including us on Joy Lucky. And this is her first time racing. This is our first time racing with her. We're looking like we're going to finish in the money. Let's try to do better than that. We're going to be starting from the back. Or we'll be sitting towards the back. So let's try to catch these horses sleeping, so to speak. Let's try to catch them napping and have a good podium finish, which means third, second, or first, ultimately. That's the goal. Okay, good start. We don't really have to do much now. I just want to see where she settles in. And I'm going to need to make sure that we have proper space. I don't want to be bogged down where I feel like I have no space to make a move. Okay, I had to move her there because I felt like she was going to start going much faster than I wanted. I don't know what is happening up there. It's like they're playing freaking Tetris or something. Like, just stay in one spot. I'm totally kidding. Yeah, I don't even know if the inside is going to be free for us. I'm a little bit worried, but I mean, we'll try to make it happen. Fast pace, 46 and 7. We're going to get the move on now. Hopefully we can shoot this gap. I don't know if the inside was still open, but I'm not taking a risk. I'm just going to go to the clear open gap that's obviously there. Here we go with Joy Lucky. Oh, you're kidding me. Ah, that's so annoying. Could I even shot this gap? I guess I could have, huh? Okay, well, we get a second race. That could have been a first. Oh, man. Ah, I know some of you are probably screaming at me. I'm screaming at myself. I'm mad at the game. Like, why? Ah. I should have stayed. I know I should have stayed there, but I really wasn't expecting that horse that looked like it was going nowhere to literally move right in the gap that I was pretty much already in. Oh, that's so infuriating, because that's a win. That is a win right there. That is a surefire win. Gosh, man. So annoying. And I don't even think you can bump horses out of the way in this game. That's why I moved to the right, because I'm like, okay, I'm just going to have to bump this horse. I mean, I hate racing like that. I don't ever want to race like that. But, I mean, the game, it happens. But, oh, man, that's annoying. I should have just stayed there, I know. But I wasn't expecting that horse. That horse wasn't even a threat. Why would I have assumed that horse was going to move over into our gap? You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. Why do something to react to another horse or whomever that's not even a threat? That horse wasn't a threat. We were going to roll past that horse. We were going to steamroll past that horse. No idea they were going to move like that. But now, since I know that could happen, I just have to be mindful of that. Field of 13. Yeah, it's kind of a wild field here. We have a chance to finish in the money, like we usually do. So let's aim for that. Ah, that was a race win. That was Joy Lucky's maiden win. Her first race could have been her first win. That's just an annoying race to not win. All because of a horse decides late, very late last minute, and wants to basically cut you off, as per usual. That horse wasn't even a threat. I can understand if it was being held up, but it wasn't moving yet. But that horse had plenty of time to move, too. That's the crazy thing. Plenty of time to move, and they just didn't until I started to go. And until I was about to shoot that gap. Oh, then what do you know? Jockeying the Blue Silks just comes steamrolling right in front of us. Oh, yeah. How obnoxious. I'm used to it, though. That's the nature of Gallop Racer games. That can happen, and us as the players, we're just not programmed to be recognized by the AI. That's just the cold, hard truth. But, man, that's annoying when you know, it's a win right there that you're sitting on, basically. You know what I mean? You're sitting on an easy win. We steamroll those other horses. Joy Lucky, what speed, what promise she showed, and that was it. Now, we're still sitting really comfortable here with deep timing. Really comfortable. We're going to get him going now. Get him going. Here we go. Furlong and a half left to go. Let's see if we can stay ahead. We're still staying ahead. The field's going to come. It's a furlong left to go. A lot of race still left, but deep timing, he's still hanging in there. He is still hanging in there. This is going to come close. I don't think it's going to be a win, but keep us in podium. Yes. Third place. I was contemplating on retiring him. That's not bad. I don't think we were supposed to finish anywhere near third. I mean, that's a podium. So, you know. Yeah. I don't know what to do with deep timing. We can only race him 4 more times this year anyways, and I'm going to be done regardless. I'm not going to race him going into 2021. Or 2021. Listen to me. Into year 4 in this game. I won't be racing him. It's about to be 2022 anyways. What am I talking about? Oh, gosh. You guys must really like the content, man. If you stick around and listen to me make a fool out of myself half of these videos. Which I appreciate. It makes it all the more enjoyable. 600 points because we have 6 horses. Deep timing costs quite a bit. I don't know if we're going to get another win with him. That's the thing. 82. Is his? I think his ratings are no 82.78. He's staying at 82. No, this is wrong horse. Deep timing. I'm looking at Night Factor. Deep timing. 79.78. I think he's dropping now. His stats used to be in the 80. He's definitely dropping. So I think he hit his peak. Yeah, the green arrow is definitely going down. His cost is only 110. 20 wins or 20 races, 4 wins. You know what? We're gonna retire him on that note. Retire. Yes. Would you like to breed this horse? Yes. So, deep timing. He is retired and he'll be ready for breeding come April. And there he is, 80.78 overall rating. Let's go ahead and look at his data as far as what it'll actually say. So, growth type average, distance mid, maxed out 80 and 78 for turf and dirt. Spurt is slow, pace is front. Gut C, temper C, incline A, braking A, and condition B. D-ranked horse, no stars, unfortunately. No stars for us, but I think, and well, I keep forgetting the breeding charges are actually quite a bit, so we'll have to make sure we have enough money for that, but I'm sure we will. Anyways, let's roll onwards, shall we? I don't even know who's about to race right now, but I guess we'll figure out. I guess we will figure out. I'm still a little cheesed about that race with Joy Lucky. I can't lie to you guys. That was our win. How was I supposed to know a horse that wasn't a threat was just going to magically become a threat by moving right in our gap? You know? And that's why I waited. I was going to move, but I'm like, okay, this horse isn't moving into the gap. I'm fine. Now I can move forward. And ironically, the time I decide that is when the horse moves into the gap. It is what it is. It's in the pass. Next race. Field of 14. Dizzy Ditz is back up. And another one of those races. Couple of bottom heavy horses and other horses that could finish anywhere. So don't know how this is going to turn out. You know the goal. We want to finish in the money. We're expected to finish like probably 9th or worse, I think. Yeah, we're actually expected to finish 9th. So anything better than that is a win here today. We can race and run her anywhere. I need to establish good track position, most importantly. It's the only reason why I like running on the outside, but in this game, horses actually drift, so running on the outside isn't always preferable. You know what I mean? Now, fortunately, we have gate position. Well, I thought we had post position 1. I couldn't tell. We were all the way on the outside at 13. I should have known that. But point being, I would just stick to the outside, but can't always do that, right? I mean, this is okay. We're still running wide, but I mean, I'm not going to be able to move inwards. So this is the best we can do. I don't know what the heck these horses in front of us are going to do, so I'm just kind of going to have to be patient and wait. Because, again, we just want to finish 5th, ideally. We're supposed to finish 9th or worse. So if we can finish 5th, I mean, that's a good result. So I have to wait to see what these horses are going to do. There's nowhere for me to go right now. And I'm not going to try to squeeze through a hole. Okay, can I move inside here? I think I can. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good, we have this. Nobody move over. Thank you. Give me a lane. All right, let's see what Dizzy can do. Let's see what she can do. Here she comes. Here she comes. Furlong left to go. This guy's behind me. Like, that. Not my fault. I'm in my lane and I'm fine. You know what I mean? 4th place. I said money. Money finish. That's what we needed. That's exactly what we needed. We weren't supposed to finish anywhere near there. Dizzy. She's showing better promise here. Showing better promise. I think she's definitely better than Water Walking for sure. Out of the original fillies. Are you kidding me? Obstruction. You're kidding me. That's another thing about this game. The player will get docked with obstruction, but the AI can literally park their horse in front of you mid-race and nothing happens. Unfreaking believable. Obstruction, our ratings go down. We still have our earnings. Rider evals, whatever to me, but that's so annoying. Obstruction, how? I was in my lane. The horse rode up on me. It's not like I moved into the horse's lane. I never do that. The AI rolled up on me. But I'm obstructing, of course. You just gotta love you just have to love how the games were programmed back in the game. In the day of the games. Anyways. Young folk. Let's get her a chance again. 5-7. On the turf. And here we go. Let's just run this. Let's see how she does. Gosh, we get blocked in one race from winning, and then they give me an obstruction penalty, essentially, dropping my rider eval for not actually moving in the way of a horse. I understand it could work in different ways where just merely blocking a horse can be considered that, but it's... Come on, man. It's a two-way street. If the AI can do it to you, as far as moving in front of you and not getting anything, me staying in my lane shouldn't be considered an obstruction. You know what I mean? But again, the AI in this game are just programmed to just essentially run straight. They'll move in the beginning stages of the stretch, and then that's it. Everything else is just straight, straight, straight. Oh, player, block player, straight, straight, block player, straight. Oh, that's unreal, man. That is unreal. What an obnoxious mechanic that doesn't even work. I understand putting it in the game for realism, but that's something that doesn't even work properly. Like, at all. It really does not. Because the AI never get docked with that. And the AI, again, can park their horses in front of you on the track and stop. Oh, no. No obstruction. No. Clean racing. Perfect. God forbid the players stay in their lane the whole time. And, oh, you're blocking. You're not racing fairly. Kick rocks. Kick rocks. All right, 2 things in this video. My goodness. How ridiculous. Anyways, young folk. 2 favorites. A Boo Boo, the 1 horse. Even Rock, the 10 horse. We're outside looking in. But I'm going for, you know, obviously a money place finish. 5th or better. Ideally 3rd or better. I think young folk can do better than that. I think she can. Tough field, but I think we can finish 3rd or better if we run this right. Hopefully, if we're not getting blocked or we don't get docked with any stupid penalties, we should be fine. I mean, I'm used to it. I've been playing these games for a while now, but my goodness, it's just an annoying thing that you can't do anything about. That's all. Anyways, let's move on. Here we go. Young folk, she's up. Got to get her to the front. She doesn't have to be leading, but she would prefer to be closer to the front. Come on, come on, come on. Still in the green, still in the green, still in the green. Now she's in the blue. Perfect. Perfect. And I'm staying here. I'm not going to tuck her inside because we already know what these horses are going to do. They're going to drift out as far wide as possible. They move in as if they're going to stay there. All they're going to do is drift out to probably the opposite end of the track. Young folk, why is she... Now she's upset. I know we lost like a place or 2, but I mean, it barely happened. It was like 2 seconds. My goodness, man. Give me a break. I can't catch a break today, huh? Despite the fact that we did win a race. But still. Okay, we're not... I don't know what's happening here. Well, we looked like we weren't doing bad, and now we're kind of dropping down the order. I don't even know what happened. We were fine, and then all of a sudden she got upset. And I guess that's where the temper comes into question. I don't think her temper rating is good. Neither of the favorites won. So that means even if you like lose 1 place within 1 or 2 seconds, the horse could get easily agitated. It's a little bit of a pain, but I knew that. No points for that one. It's a little bit of a bummer. Let's go ahead and check. We just ran on young folk, right? No, her temper is good. So what happened? I don't even understand what happened. I lost like 1 or 2 places for like a second, and then all of a sudden she's not happy. And her... Huh. Confusing, to say the least. How many more races do we have? 1, 2, 3. This will probably be the last race here coming up, and then for the next episode, we'll have 2 races to look forward to. I don't even know who's running today, but I guess we'll see. Man, what an episode. What an episode. Granted, we've had decent results, but just the things that have happened have just been really, really agitating. You know, it's just like that gnat that just won't die that you keep swatting at. You're just like, you know, I don't want to hurt you, but like there's probably literally like 1 trillion of you, and you're just flying around me. You're flying around my food. You're a nuisance at this point. Understand, big human, big hand, stay away. I know if I was a gnat, I wouldn't want to get swatted to death. But granted, I'm a human being. I'm pretty sure gnats don't have a conscience like that. They don't understand that. They just smell things. It's like, okay, you can smell all you want, but not going to promise that you'll still be around in 5 minutes to continue smelling if you continue flying around it. That's what I feel like has been happening. Just these agitating things. And it's like, all right, Except the only difference is I can't swat the gnat, which is the BS in this game. I can't swat it. I have to deal with it. It's like a gnat that I can't swat. Oh, gosh. Anywho's, last race of the video. Ladies and gents, it's a field of 9. We have a chance, as I always say, because unless we're the long shot, we can always finish in the money. Last race wasn't a good one. She got upset. I don't even know why. I'm over it. We can win here with Joy Lucky. And we better, because she should have won the last time out, and the game totally didn't do us right. That's all I'm going to say. Game didn't do us right. We're going for the win here today. Let's make it happen. Let's redeem what could have been 2 wins, which I think this is going to be a win here right now. And the first race should have been a win for her as well. But I digress. It's all about the here, all about the now. We're off and racing. Great start here for Joy Lucky. And no. Too fast. Slow down. Relax. I'm just trying to slow her down a bit. My goodness. She wanted to go straight to the front. That is not the plan, girl. That was not the plan. She's still not even in the blue yet. She's now, now she is. So she wants to sit 1 or 2 positions off from the closer, I suppose. Interesting. I don't know where to go. We're all just bunched in here. I hate this. We're all bunched in. I don't know if I should move outside or stay here and hope for a gap to clear up. I have no idea. Okay, here's a gap. Is it even going to be open? Probably not. I guarantee that horse is going to move there. Okay, here we go. I don't know what's going to happen. Yep, this race is probably over. Again, upset, and I don't know what's happening with the gals. I had it figured out, and now they're just getting upset out of nowhere. That should have been a win, or close to it. We weren't even... I don't know. I know settling them down earlier makes a difference. Start was good, control was bad, but it's that's confusing. Gotta admit, as much as I play these games, that's extremely confusing because we were where we needed to be, and I guess we have another race anyways. And then all of a sudden they're just not good odds here today with the water walking, so we're just gonna see what we can do. But I'll watch these races back and see if I see anything. But I mean, she was in the blue, and then she just dropped to the orange immediately as soon as we kind of begin to start our spurt. I usually have that figured out. I don't really know what the game is trying to tell me with that. I really don't. I don't know if the positioning in this game is really picky compared to the other Gallop racers. You have to be in the exact spot, the exact position spot. If it's a field of 12, you need to know exactly where in that field of 12 that you need to be as far as position 8, 9, whatever. And if you're not in that exact position, then your horse is going to be upset. That's the only thing I could think of because it hasn't happened with everybody. It's only happening with certain horses. See, water walking, she stayed in the blue the whole time. I pretty much ran her the way I ran the other fillies, so that's why I'm confused. I'm what is wrong? The other fillies I ran the same way, but they were not happy. Sorry, timer going off. Water walking, can we get into the money? I'm trying. I think we do get money for a 5th place finish. That was way better than what we were supposed to finish. I pretty much ran her the same way I ran the other 2, but they just weren't happy. That's what I mean, confusing. Things make sense when it makes sense, but when it's just kind of you do the same thing and then all of a sudden 1 minute it works and the next minute it doesn't. It's okay? What am I supposed to do with that? I don't know. What a weird episode. What a weird episode. We had the win earlier, some decent results, but everything else is just kind of just huh? Anyways, that's going to do it for today's episode. Appreciate you guys' love and support on the channel, as always. We get back. Continue to grind out. Think of the next 2 episodes of this series. We'll be able to finish out this season of year 4. And I'm really looking forward, or year 3, I should say. Moving into year 4, really excited to breed Deep Timing and one of the fillies. Joy Lucky or Young Folk. I have no idea. I think I said Joy Lucky, right? I think I said I would do Joy Lucky. Granted, she seems like the much better horse to stick with right now. You know what I mean? She's already at 640 in purse. Young Folk still has nothing. But like I said, she's going to peak the quickest anyway, so it really does make more sense to put her into races a lot sooner. I kind of want. Let's try her out in the grade 2. 8 furlongs. She should be able to run that. Yeah, let's see what she's capable of. She's shown the speed. She's clearly got the speed. So we'll have to see how that works. I appreciate you guys' love and support on the channel as always. But until next time, Horse Racing Gamer signing out. Hope you have a great and fantastic day. See ya and goodbye.